And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last stream, not really episode, we went for the offseason. Free agency, draft, re-sign phase, whatever you want to call them, all of them. In this episode, we're going to be going through the preseason. Quickly, yes, I did already try and stream this. What happened was EA decided to be EA decided to be EA. And some random ass punt play while we were watching the game. It decided to break the game. It snapped the ball, but the long snapper never let go of it. And for some reason, he was impossible to tackle. He was still in his formation like he was, snapping the ball. And he wasn't moving. So the game pretty much just froze. I mean, the only thing we could have waited is for him to get pushed, out of bounds or into the end zone. And, they were at the 6-yard line. So I was not like R6. They had to go, well, they're 6, I should say, so it would have taken a long time. But anyway, here's what the team is looking like going into year 5 of this series. We do have some big names to bring in. Starting out, you might notice Wanya Morris is our new left tackle. We're going to bring back Cole Miller, but he decided to retire. So we had to scramble and make a replacement. Wanya Morris ends up being, get him to a 2-year deal. Nice and simple. Hopefully he's able to be serviceable until we're able to get a replacement because, well, to be honest, every single guy who was worth going after in the draft, we picked at 32, by the way, because we won the Super Bowl, they were already gone. So with that 32nd pick, we drafted 80 overall Marco Fernandez. This was a guy who we did some scouting on. He was a projected top 5 pick. Well, he was a top 5 pick. He was projected to go otherwise. I want to say it was like round 3 through 4. So we of course scooped up and took him. And then we also got with a really great pick, Emmett Harrington, who was projected round 1 talent, and we got in the second. So I was very happy with that. Yes, Emmett Harrington, he's probably not going to play much for us, and so he might not even be a guy who plays at all. He might just be a guy we look to deal on later. But with the value he was at, it was hard to say no. Some other guys we did sign Derek Hall in free agency. Not a very noteworthy signing, or excuse me, Darren Hall. He does have 99 speed. That is kind of the whole reason we went after him. We also drafted Khalid Lowell. He's probably not going to get too much reps. He was a wide receiver turned running back, so just kind of some potential there. We also have Ben Galindo at our left guard position. Drafted him in the 3rd round. Really great value pick there. Looking at the defense, not too much has changed, as I'm sure you'll notice. For the offense, by the way, Dante Foreigner is gone. We traded him away for a 3rd round pick. Isaac Ford also got traded. I want to say it was either a 3rd round pick or a 4th round pick and some assets. So really great value there. Also, you also may have noticed Monte Lynn. He's also gone. He's off to Detroit. But we end up drafting Hunter Brewer as a Mike linebacker. He has played phenomenal so far. Granted, we haven't played a game, but in training camp, I've done some of that off camera. I like to see how the team is, see all of that. He's played phenomenal. We have some other guys we brought in. Chase Bayless, we signed for free agency. Obviously, he has start dev. Very young guy, has potential. Emmanuel Ford, we signed. Bring him back since Isaac Ford is no longer here. We see Zach Walker also in free agency. We like to give him a contract. So yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. Oh, and then we also signed a new long snapper because ours retired, Max Highsmith. Yeah, Jacob Bobenmeyer elected to retire, so we kind of had to move off for him. So yeah, this is what the team is looking like. Definitely have some high hopes, as you see Cleedle is going to be that gadget guy. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and start the preseason off, hopefully on a good note, with a rematch of last year's Super Bowl, the Commanders and the Raiders. This is fun. Speaking of Super Bowl, yes, this is a live stream, so we're not sticking to like some kind of, script or immersion. This is preseason. Commentary might not be as big of a deal to me because it's, preseason. We're just kind of watching. But how did you think of it? I thought it was a very underwhelming Super Bowl. Obviously, it started out with just field goals. That part I was okay with. Yeah, it sucked that we weren't seeing any scoring. Quinshon Judkins injured on the first play of the game. That sucks. By the way, starters play the first quarter. Backups play the rest. I'm sure we'll probably, change a bit of that around. Get some guys who aren't really backups, maybe some third stringers, or maybe some starters who we'd like to see more out of. It's preseason, bro. I'm calling my shot already. I want to see this offense. But yeah, I thought it was an underwhelming Super Bowl. It started out very slow, but interesting. Obviously, I'm not surprised about what happened. I do think the Patriots are frauds. And we're frauds. 12 yards to Marco Fernandez. We'll have to see that. 18 for Bowers. See? And it's intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. So, yeah. Congratulations, Seahawks. I predicted that right. Got the score kind of close, not too close. Oh, they have Trey Harris. I forgot about that. Our kryptonite. Yeah, Seahawks win. Got the score kind of close. I said 27-17. It was a bit off of that. It was like, what was the score? 29-14? But yeah, got Super Bowl MVP pick right in Kenneth Walker as he goes untouched into the end zone. Who is this? Scarborough. Tyrion? Don't know. All right. So Commanders lead 7-0. Ooh, we see a... Oh, no, they missed. They got blocked. We see a great preseason game between the LA teams. Chargers 34, Chargers 31, Rams 34. So, yeah. It sucks that, the season is over. Obviously. It's not really this part I'm worried about. It's once the draft ends and we get into, the month of like May where things really start to drag. Because now, I mean, what do we have to look forward to? We have mock drafts, we have free agency, we have the draft. Kind of stuff I can make videos about. Obviously, now that this season is over, I already uploaded my power rankings for the end of the season. If you'd like to go ahead and watch that, then go ahead. But now looking towards mock drafts, aiming to do 4 of them, 1 each month, and then April's going to get 2 of them, 1 right at the beginning of April, 1 right before the draft. But who knows, I might also look to live stream my reaction to the draft. Because I'm not really going to be caring that much. Green Bay doesn't have a first-round pick. If you don't know, I'm a Packers fan. As we score a touchdown, I haven't even been paying attention to who's been getting the ball. Marco Fernandez, first career touchdown. Congratulations to you. I don't know what. See, I assumed we were going for the field goal, and that's why I watched the extra point. That's how out of it I was. So yeah, might look to stream round 1 of the drafts, see, how that does, how I feel about it. I'm not a big streamer. As you can tell, I literally only stream this. And that's kind of because, I can't really keep this under an hour. Unless I was to do each game separately, which that would take forever. Marshawn Lattimore, by the way, playing some offense. All right, so the backups are out there. Wes Agnew is going to get the nod. We're going to go ahead and change around the running backs. Ezekiel Alford, that's how it should be. Wide receiver. We're going to put Marco Fernandez out there. Oh, I think my family's home. Dog started running. Yep. All right, so I'll probably be quiet for a bit then. But this is the receivers I want to roll with. I think that's pretty much everything. It's not. All right, there we go. Corner, max down to Emmanuel Forbes. Yep, this is good. I want to just check like this kind of stuff. Where's our gadget at? All right, there we go. A lot of changing around. That's okay. We'll see how Ezekiel Alford do in year 2. 22 yards to Darren Hall. Heck yeah. How long is this? We get the first of Ezekiel Alford. Let's go. We punted for a touchback. Sorry, I had to go AFK for a sec. All right, here we go. First down at the 19. We're in the red zone. 41 seconds left. Looking to make this the final drive that really matters. We see Ezekiel Alford still out there. Agnew looking, going to take it himself. He's got the first down, slides at the 7-yard line. First down, timeout, 34 seconds left. First and goal. And that's going to be complete. That Emmett Harrington. Oh, it's bent over. That's his actual name, by the way. I did not edit it, I promise. We're going to go ahead and watch the rest of this half until we'll see how the Commanders' 2-minute drill is and how our defense is. And there's a penalty. Right into the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Jackson's pass complete to number 80. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
All right.
36-yard line.
Pressure. He gets it away, and he's still in bounds. Well, no, he's still on his feet, out of bounds.
That's
good play there.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down. Jackson's pass intended for his tight end. Incomplete. Emmanuel Forbes on the coverage.
All right, come on, 2nd down. See a man in motion. Jackson dropped. Is that Marshawn Lattimore?
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Jackson throwing complete. That is Marshawn Lattimore. And that's the best play for them. 4 seconds left in field goal range.
The field goal is good.
And with 2 seconds to go, we might as well hop out here.
14. Commanders 9.
Took an absolute shot. But anyway, we lead 14-9.5. Pretty good. Can't complain. So we're calling another return. Hey, up to the 47. I'm going to give Agnew probably half the 3rd quarter, maybe a bit more. And then look to Bradley Feldman in the 4th. Second and 5. Oh, we're moving the ball.
second and goal at the 6-yard line.
We get in. Let's go, Sergio Roll. Darren Hall and Emmett Harrington combined for back-to-back first. Ezekiel Alford injured on that play, and we got a 36-yard touchdown with Emmett Harrington. We're in good hands. Wes Agnew's playing amazing. Bradley Feldman, I don't know if he's going to be on the team. I really want to see Isaiah Pickens get some playing time. All right, Bradley Feldman's time. See what he's got in him. Okay, well, that's short-lived. 3rd and inches now. 4th and inches. They don't get it. Wow. And Ezekiel Alford's doing amazing. Love to see this. Back them up some. Let's go. They don't get it. They have to punt. Come on, Feldman. Give the other team some tape to work off of. Not just giving it to Ezekiel Alford. Yes, it's working, but...
A gain of 12 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
We want to see Bradley Feldman, not Ezekiel Alford. Here we go. Feldman looking, throwing, incomplete. Tried to squeeze it into Emmett Harrington.
Complete in the end zone. Jartavius Martin there defensively. Feldman's pass complete to number 87.
1-yard to Marco Fernandez, or Marco Hernandez, excuse me. That's the kind of tape we're looking for. What a run. Bradley Feldman in for the touchdown. Juan Herrera for 10 yards. This is a blowout, bro. 35-9. Donald Taft even getting sacks. And they don't get it 4th and inches. They do get it with Jake Hall. 13 yards of Gilbert Reynolds. 2nd and 10. 21 yards to Juan Herrera. Hop into slow-mo. They're right outside the red zone. Close enough. Second and 20 back at the 32. Who is that? Who is that? Stevie Meadows. He had a challenge. We would love to see that. He's trying to play for the starting role, which granted isn't really well when it's the Sam, a position we pretty much don't use. And gets a first down there. Frankie Luvu gets injured on the play 2 times in a row, so that's not going to be good, I imagine. Andrew Edwards with the sack and Carlos Santos, our backup tackle, injured on the play. My Evie. 3-yard rush by Jackson. 16 yards to Juan Herrera. 10 to Marshall Lattimore. If I'm them, I want to utilize Juan Herrera. Jesus Medina gets a good pickup there. Penalty on Jason Biddle. 11 yards to Lattimore. We're going to go ahead and hop into slow motion for this final little drive. This is probably the last one that will matter. And down goes Brendan Jackson. Andrew McCain. And 3rd and 12 after a short pickup. Oh, this is an end zone shot. It is picked off. Manuel Forbes, heck yeah. All right, Ezekiel Alford, let's see you get out of this goal to go situation.
The ball carried by number 16. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 2-yard line. The ball carried by number 16. Balin Spector on the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Estrada. We're going to remember that.
Occurred in the end zone. Result of the play is a safety.
Holy shit, that was faster than I was expecting. Oh man, it's out of bounds. Come here, Eves. Come here, girl. I'm not a furry, I promise. It's how I get my dog's attention. Right? You don't do that. You don't bark at your dog and it gets their attention. Out of bounds. How is he out of bounds? Oh, where? Where is the white at? This is a potential pick 6. It's totally 1-on-1 if Hunter Brewer can hit his block. Pick 6. Well, Manuel Forbes is balling out. That's good.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The ball carried by number 16. Brought down behind.
Okay, we have 1 second. We're going to call a play.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Oh my goodness, bro. Estrada is buns. Getting worked. Bro, I want Feldman gone, I'm going to be honest. Okay, looking at our team, Agnew went off, 13 for 16, 173 touchdown. Shaw Jackson obviously having some struggles, it looks like, but that's okay. And then someone struggled. Rushing Ezekiel Alford, 90 yards and a touchdown. Or, no, that's a fumble. Genty did well, of course, when he played. Khalil didn't do very great, but that's okay. Feldman with our lone rushing touchdown. Receiving, though, Emmett Harrington, 4 for 60 and a touchdown. Darren Hall, 4 for 58. Marco Fernandez, 3 for 17 and a touchdown. 2 for 26 for Genty, 2 for 18 for Lowell. 2 for 16 for Ben Tover. 1 for 16 for Mateo Francisco. 1 for 9 for Favors. Oh, Tover also had a touchdown, forgot to mention, and Lowell. Bowers and Beck both one catch as well. Blocking. Estrada, Denard, Galindo all allowing sacks. 8 total tackles for Hunter Brewer. 3 guys for tackles for Frosty winners, Aiden McCain and Jason Biddle. Sack and a half for Aiden McCain and Jason Biddle. 1 sack for Donald Taft and Jared Frazier. Half sack for D. Winters, Hunter Brewer, and Bo Richter. 3 interceptions total, 2 for Fords, 1 for Meadows. Kicking, didn't even attempt a single kick apparently. Oh, this is AJ Cole. Daniel Carlson, perfect for extra points. Punting, 56-yard average for Cole. Okay, very good. We have a new injury. Going to be Carlos Santos out for 6 weeks. I'll miss a few games, nothing major. But we're going to advance league and we're going to look to find a, oh boy, it's going to be Stevie Meadows, isn't it? We were looking for a lot more from you that game, Stevie. Bro got the interception data. It's still a lot of growth needed, but you have time to grow. Keep your head up and keep grinding. I know I'm better than how I played out there, coach. I'll keep on it. Next time we review my film, it'll really show what I'm capable of. Bro, you might not even make the team, if we're being honest. On the block, Aaron Crawford, cornerback. Justin Reed gets signed with the Falcons and then traded immediately after. That's insane. How good is Crawford? Whoa, 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 whoa. We got a top tier quarterback here. Who's your quarterback? Oh, you have Bo Nix. What the heck? 4th round pick? So if I offer a 3rd round pick, I know this isn't going to go through, obviously. I just want to see. Yeah. I'm interested in Aaron Crawford, potentially. 80 overall. Really good player. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 7th, 2nd, 2nd, 5th, or Jonathan Cole. Some really tempting offers here. Ultimately, I don't think we're going to do it. We want to see Max Dunn, obviously, but he was a big name in my opinion. We want to look at Bradley Feldman to potentially get traded. There's no packages for him. Would immediately become their backup. But we want someone where he could not necessarily start, but definitely get some playing to like would be considered a good backup. Some of these teams just have such good rooms. Like Easton Glayton is not someone I thought would be a backup quarterback, but here we are. I could definitely see this. The Bills. I think a 6th round pick is fair. I know it's a low ball offer, but I do think it's fair. Listen, it's a backup. It's a third string quarterback. Yes, he's going to be the backup for them, but with that trade, that probably does mean the roster is messed up. Yes, it is. Oh, Sergio O's out for this game. We're going to see Isaiah Pickens. I have such high hopes for him. Darian Porter's also going to be out for this game. Okay, well, those injuries definitely suck. All right, so starters play one half, backups play the other half. All right, let's do this. Preseason game 2. Oh, yes, I'd love to return it.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Do I dare play a drive myself? I could definitely see us doing this. Yeah, let's play a drive ourselves. Love how Rashad Jackson's superstar, but I guess he's not a high enough overall to have any abilities. Good tackle there by Jonas Sanker. I don't even know how we were able to bounce that outside. Best one-on-one press cover, but it looks like there is some safety help. There is. But Ezekiel Alford somehow, some way, burns the defense. From the 21-yard line. It's like 67 yards. And I'm not even saying that because of a funny number. And then the dive, by the way, was a bit premature. Barely even got in. 76-yard touchdown. Let's go. A long snapper just got injured. That better be like a short-term thing. All right, sorry about that. Somehow we have the ball in a good spot. We're going to actually just hop in and watch this. It says there was a penalty, so I'm guessing a turnover happened with a penalty as well, and we just immediately fumbled it back to him. Okay, well, that's fun. I don't know if you can hear this dog, bro. She's being so loud. You wonder why I bark at her. Like I said, not a furry, not a weirdo, I promise. Nothing wrong with being a furry. But, me personally, I don't understand it. I think it's a bit interesting. Oh, you hear her? You hear her? Well, I'm telling you, she's noisy. Oh my goodness, back him up. Who's our punter? J.K. Scott. Maybe that's how we got the ball so short, because he is ass at punting, apparently. First down to the 29 is Genty. This is probably going to be Rashad Jackson's final drive of the game. And this is definitely not a good help. 3rd and 24. Do we try it? 60-yarder. Preseason doesn't matter to me.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And it goes in.
Makes the score Raiders 10. Saints nothing.
Oh, Evie, stop. Stop. What are you eating? Little advice, bro. Do not get a puppy, because this puppy, I love her so much, but she is so annoying. Gotta be the center of attention. Hey, we got the first down with Genty. And we have to punt it away. And we forced a stop. This is such a pathetic game so far. This is literally relying on that one big play by Ezekiel Alford. Okay, let's see this now. Sacked by Yaya Diaby. Sacked by Brian Breesy. Bro, just keep backing us out of field goal range. Dude, holy shit. We fumble, and then we get a sack, and then a negative rush, and Eddie Kirkland's injured on the play. Okay, we're hopping in. Well, we're not hopping in. We're hopping in slow motion. Minute 42 at the 41. All 3 timeouts for both sides. And complete to Besh. What a completion there. And Brian Breesy, I want to say that is, injured on the play. Second and 17 back at the 45. Quick completion to the Mario Douglas. 3rd and 12 puts us in field goal range at least. A long field goal, but field goal range. 3rd down and 12. Agnew is going to throw a moon ball. He has a step. What a defensive play there. Kool-Aid McKinstry, I want to say. Bro, this team actually sucks. Why are we wanting to punt? We have a good kicker. Mike McDaniel's their head coach, or is that like their offensive coordinator? Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. 13-0. Okay, there we go. Did not want to watch the kick. First down at the 23-yard line. What does Cliff Gregory have in him? Looking, throwing. Dangerous pass. Somehow completes it in the tight window. What a throw there. 15 yards in the first down. Now check down to the running back. Able to break a tackle. Going to manage 3 yards. Tackled inbounds. 2nd and 7 at the 41. Saints take their second timeout. Give me that toy, Evie. Yeah. 2nd and 7. Gregory throwing. Complete. Is that Olave up to the 46? It is. First down. No timeouts, though, as they take their final one. 35 seconds left. And that throw is complete up to the 29-yard line. Dalton Kincaid.
17 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Gregory with time. We only rush 3. Clock's at 0, and he gets sacked. Okay, well, there's been so far 11 total sacks between the two of us in the first half. This is shaping up to be a great defensive game. Halftime report. Oh, no.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I thought for a second we were stuck watching. I was terrified. Wes Agnew is still the quarterback. That's just what I wanted to check. I'm going to quickly grab a snack. All right. It is nearly noon, 11:37. Not quite, I should say. And D. Winters with the sack. 3rd and 15 will wash this out. 4th and 3, Nick Jones. Nick Jones is a great player, by the way. 5 yards to Brian Thomas. All right. They're having a good drive together. We'll see if they're able to capitalize. 3rd and 6. 4th and 6. Take the field goal. They do. All right. Food time. Probably just grab some chips, to be honest. Or if there's any other snack food. Grab some pretzels, but I'm not a big pretzel guy right now. All right, we're going to grab some. I'm not going to say the brand because no pre-promotions over here, unless, this tier list maker. I'm not paying $20 for ads. I think it's like you can pay $20 for a lifetime of no ads, but yeah, I'm not doing that. Not yet, at least. If something comes out of this, and I start actually making money, then I definitely will. Nick Jones just ripped off a huge touchdown on us. But it's time to see rookie 5th rounder Isaiah Pickens.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
I do not miss the preseason. My by far least favorite thing about the preseason is look at the times on the bottom. like 8 p.m.'s normal, but I saw a 10 p.m. I saw an 11 p.m. Like, I want to watch these games. I watch preseason games, if you don't know. Or I do my best to. I'm very limited to what I can watch because you're only able to watch one game. So if there are multiple games going on, then I can't watch them. Because I only have one phone, believe it or not. Well, I have two, but one of them doesn't have service. I think that phone is actually done. So that phone, for all of this year, those power rankings and predictions, that was the thumbnail phone. I would solely boot up that phone, and that means I would charge it once a week just so I could use the thumbnails. Because for some reason, the app I used, and once again, I'm not going to say it, but if you have any recommendations, let me know. It doesn't really work anymore. It's not the app I used. They changed it, and I don't understand how it works now. So I don't have thumbnails for this season. Now, with that being said, I obviously can make more thumbnails. I just didn't want to during that season. But now that we're in the off season, I mean, I'm probably these next two. February is probably going to be my busiest behind the scenes month. I'm going to, be working on, obviously, like I just said, the thumbnails I'm probably going to do. Mock drafts, I'm going to have to set up, like, my notebook for that kind of stuff. Get thumbnails for that. Which I don't have a date for the mock draft, by the way. It's probably going to come out sometime next week because I, for some reason, only work 15 hours next week. Oh, why am I exiting? It is 13-13. I don't know why. I was under the impression this game was a blowout like last time. It is not.
That ties the game 13-all.
So, yeah. We're going to be doing that. What a return! And he's gone! And the Harrington! Kick six! Kick six, Andy! Kick six! Oh, this bag's all wet. Thanks, Evie, for trying to eat it. Dill pickle chips are one of my favorite. There are a few flavors I do like more, but they're not really known flavors. They're not really around. And I will shout these brands out because their flavors are really good. I mean, specifically these flavors. Well, I won't shout out. Only if it's like a brand exclusive. It's like a flavor that every brand does, but don't. And yeah. Like there is a garlic parmesan flavor, or parmesan garlic, whichever way you want to flip it around. That was really good when I had it. Not going to say the brand because I've had it from a few brands. There is actually still brands who do make it. I just don't really buy chips anymore.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
There was and I'm still upset about this, Pringles, and this is probably my favorite chip I've ever had. French onion from Pringles. I don't know why. It tasted magical. It was so good.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
The only time I really buy chips is if it's the, fumble, and it's picked up by Max Crosby, and that's going to be the game. Is if it's an exclusive flavor like that. I don't really get chips outside of that anymore. Like, I still do, but it's way less often. Like, I always will have, like, a bag of chips on hand, but I don't know. Unless they're the baked kind. The baked chips are the only kind I get because, they're healthier. I don't know. Kind of on a health kick. Been on it for a few months. I didn't buy this chip, by the way. This flavor I'm about to mention. So I don't know what brand it is. I know it's some store chain. It's like a Walmart brand or a Kroger or a Target or like an Aldi. One of these, I don't know what it is. I know it's not Aldi. I know Aldi's brand. By the way, let's quickly talk about this. Shaw Jackson not having a great time. I mean, he threw the touchdown, but that was with me. Decent job there by Isaiah Pickens, 4 for 7, 37 yards. Wes Agnew balling out. We have a little quarterback controversy. Genty 6 for 24. Alford 6 for 20. Definitely saw way less rush attempts. Best squeezed away 5 for 71. 4 for 34 for Douglas. 3 for 42 for Fernandez, 2 for 87 and a touchdown for Alford. 2 for 16 from Deo Francisco. 1 for 7, 1 for 2, 1 for 5. Very underwhelming from everyone else. Oh, I forgot to look at the other guys. That's awkward. I definitely want to look at them. Raiders. 2 sacks by Ben Gonzalez, 1 by Ezekiel Alford, 1 by Matthias Estrada, Wanye Morris, Jose Wallace, and JPJ. Total tackles, 7 leads the way for Hunter Brewer, with tackles for loss 4 for Eddie Kirkland, 2.5 sacks for Jared Frazier, 2 for Jason Biddle, 1.5 for Crosby, 1 for Bo Richter, and D. Winters, half a sack for Aiden McCann, Donald Taft, Antonio Johnson, Jonathan Culp, Eddie Kirkland, and Jarius Easley with an interception going to Nakobe Dean. Forced fumble for Jason Biddle. Recovery by Max Crosby. Kicking was perfect with a long being 60. Punting 50.3 average. Pretty good there. We also did have that kick return touchdown by Emmett Harrington. I don't know if I mentioned the chip. I completely forgot about it. It was a mozzarella stick, like mozzarella cheese stick flavor. It was pretty good. I don't know if I'm willing to say it's, one of the best. Hey, Coach Ruben, thinking about my development. Get you some run defense. And I have a dog who knows I have food and is begging. Brock Bowers out. Darren Porter out. Sergio Lowe all out. We already knew that. Carlos Santos. Max Highsmith, our long snapper. We're going to be without him week 1. Because this counts as a week. Vikings counts as a week. Bye week counts as a week. So we're going to be without him week 1 against the Chiefs. I think that's okay. Yeah. If you want to know, I'll give you a chip ranking as well of flavors. And these are chips. Cheez-Its, Goldfish, those kind of things I consider crackers, alright? They are not chips. I'm willing to say it. We're going to take a look at the league transactions as well. Chiefs trade Falcons trade Thad Wilson and 7th round pick for right tackle Dale Alexander. This is our trade. Probably fell for 6. Broncos trade a 7th round pick, 2 7th round picks, and a 4th, and a halfback, Thad Wilson, to the Falcons in return for Justin Reed, who Thad Wilson then immediately gets traded after. Jets trade straight up. This is a nice one. Right guard Luis Aguirre for Vikings wide receiver Ricky Pearsall. Obviously, here's our trade. Here's a bunch of our trades. We get Zach Walker and a 4th and a 7th in return for Isaac Ford. We get Lindsey Ingram and 2 7s for Monte Lynn. Vikings trade a 7th round pick, 5th round pick, And wide receiver Nate Kinchin for Adrian Childs. Vikings, another trade. Tyrese Knight, straight up for Rashawn Leonard. Steelers trade 7th round. There's so many trades. I'm not going over them all. Oh, here we go. Actually, we'll stop to recap. Vikings and Packers make a trade. Vikings trade a 3rd round pick, 7th round pick, and the left tackle Matt Cousins for Will Derek Higgins. Steelers trade edge Damian Bowens, 4th and 7th round pick for guard Mike White. Vikings, by the way, whoa, are they making moves? All right, preseason finale. Just out of curiosity, how long is this stream going? An hour. Okay, so we still have another hour before we hit overtime or whatever it's called. Basically, after 2 hours, for some reason for me, it's never saved. So I always try and go under 2 hours when I stream these YouTube stuff. If I do stream on Twitch, which Yoshi_YZ, by the way, very rarely. I don't care then because I don't save them as like VODs or anything. I don't know how. But anyway, chip flavors. I'm a big dill pickle guy, as you can hear probably. I've been talking about it. Anything cheese related. I love cheese. Cheddar cheese, sour cream and onion cheese. Both good. Might get me a bit crucified, but barbecue is a common flavor. Not a barbecue fan. Don't like it. Another one, all these hot chips, Flamin' Hots, Takis, Chester's Hot Fries, whatever they're called. Not fans of them, alright? I'm not a big spice guy. Unless it's spicy dill pickle. Somehow that is amazing. That's better than regular dill pickle, by the way. What else? Sour cream and onion, good. Not as good as the others. It's kind of, you got that, dill pickle, in my opinion, as one tier. Then you got that cheddar stuff I was talking about, cheddar cheese, cheddar and sour cream, onion, cheddar cheese, whatever it may be. And then you take a step down, that's where sour cream and onion is. And I'd say on that same tier, but behind it, so I do think it's worse, but in the same category, I'd probably put original flavor stuff. You can never go wrong with it. So I'd say, I love this chip, I like this chip, tolerate this chip. Are those first 3 tiers? So dill pickle, love it, tolerate, or I like is the cheese stuff. Tolerates, or I'd say I love it. It's great. It's good. I probably do. And then, What are some chips? I don't know if I really have any. Those are really the big flavors. I can't think of other flavors. I'm struggling. I'm looking at the store, I'm imagining the aisle. Oh, we have a guest appearance from Abu the cat. Hello, Abu. I'm probably missing a flavor. I'm probably missing some obvious ones. I'm literally I'm imagining Lay's, because Lay's, they're like the staple brands, whatever, for good or for bad. Lightly salted is a flavor I just thought of. I don't really know if I consider this. I tolerate it. I'd say it's in that that mid category. Same with like sea salt and vinegar, whatever you want to call it. Also think it's in that category. Those are kind of the chips where I would personally not buy it, but if it's there, I'd eat it. And then you got, like I said, those hot chips, barbecue. Those are the ones like I will not touch.
J.J. McCarthy on the scramble. A 7-yard pickup.
Another flavor I just thought of, pizza flavored. That's in the same category as the cheese one. I mean, it's like, now if it's pepperoni pizza, I'm vegetarian if you don't know, so it kind of scales. I don't mind pepperoni. I taste okay. So for pepperoni, back when I wasn't vegetarian, I don't know why, I liked pepperoni, but not on pizza. I would only ever eat it on its own. It was weird. One of those where, like, and I know that's like something for people, like, you like the food on its own, but when you combine it together, you don't. Or vice versa. Like, tartar sauce, for example. It's, what is it, mayonnaise and pickles? And something else, I'm sure? Relish? I don't like relish. I don't like mayonnaise. I like pickles. Obviously. But for some reason, when you combine them, I do like it. It's weird. Food is weird like that. I shouldn't say I don't like relish. I don't think I've ever had relish. Mayonnaise, I for sure don't like. That's one of my least favorite things on this planet. Another one, actually, and this is going to be controversial. Ranch. I hate ranch. If I'm having a salad, which, by the way, ranch was made for salad. If you dip in your pizza in that, I don't really care what you do. Obviously, I have some really weird food combinations. Personally, I put well, I don't know the exact name. I literally just call it Italian. I assume that's what it's called. Is Italian sauce if I having salad. Unless I have some exclusive flavor, like honey mustard. I know that's a flavor I'll sometimes like. Like honey mustard is good. It's in my opinion just a good. It's a worse mustard. I love mustard. But, I mean, with that being said, it's mustard, so I still like it regardless. It's just not as good as the superior. I mentioned garlic, by the way. Garlic parmesan, that's a great flavor. I don't really consider that a mainline flavor. I don't see many people serving that. That's why I didn't mention it in the chips. But then also, like, Doritos don't really count towards that. Doritos, they're always good. Seriously, there is not a flavor you can go wrong. Now, there are some that are too spicy for me. They combine with Takis or whatever. Not doing that. Or I think there's like a sriracha flavor. Absolutely not. That just screams that's too hot for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We went for it on fourth down. I was not expecting that. The Doritos are always, I know I said I wouldn't promote, but Doritos are always good. I don't really consider them a staple chip because they kind of do their own thing.
Number 16. Taken down at the 19-yard line.
But everyone does. That's what makes them unique. You know, Lay's is the staple chip. Then you got Cheetos are obviously the stick-looking chips. Doritos the triangle. Pringles are in the can. Ruffles have ridges. Like, yeah, those are kind of that.
Ashton Genty, the ball carrier. Osa Odigizua on the tackle. Brought down back at the 32.
Green pass is that Bowers. The ball's forward enough for a first, or not first down, excuse me, but field goal range.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
You are so fat, Evie. And we draw a flag. It's preseason. That could be fatal for, you know, some of these players. Yes, by the way, I'm not changing any of the things. I'm just strictly rolling with who we have for this final game. Because Rashad Jackson, no offense, he has played, I wouldn't say bad. He's played very meh, very mid. Which, granted, that's the kind of quarterback that works for us. We have that great team where we don't need that superstar quarterback around him. But when Wes Agnew is playing better with worse players, by the way, beautiful completion there to Emmett Harrington. Like, just amazing catch by him. Good throw, fitting it in. I was talking shit, but I see you. But I'd definitely be open to doing some food content, like, you know, tier list. I don't eat a lot of the normal foods, though. Like, peanut butter, I don't like. I'll get crucified for some of my food choices. Like, I do some interesting stuff with mac and cheese, like, ingredient-wise. So I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get bullied. But just know it's interesting. But we are in the fourth quarter. That means Wes Agnew is out there. Taking sack after sack. Let's go ahead and put these away. Actually focus on the game. Long field goal. They go for it. Never mind. Aiden McCann with the sack. Jared Frazier saying now they're out of field goal range, arguably. We're going to have 58-yarder. They punt it. Dude. Oh, 28 yards of Darren Hall. 3rd and inches. We get it with Emmett Harrington. Any points pretty much puts this game away. Emmett Harrington with the drop. Oh, that's depressing. 3rd and 10. 4th down. It's preseason. We're going for the long field goal again. I don't know why the game just doesn't kick them. Oh my goodness, I shanked it? How? I shanked it. Just wide left. Okay. That's good. Ugh. I never. Oh, whoa. What is this? Oh my goodness. I did not know this was a thing. I just learned this. Oh, wow. I'm probably going to be utilizing that later on. Here, I'll be right back. It'll be like probably 30 seconds. Oh, perfect. We have the ball somehow. Ooh, D'Angelo Favors rumbling for the first. Oh, we recovered a fumble. Who do we first play on this?
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Let's go, Eves. Ezekiel Alford with the carry. He has a blocker. One man to beat. Oh, never mind. There's another guy behind him. Down to the 13, however. Great rush there. First down.
Another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yeah. You guys excited for any upcoming games? I'm just trying to talk, bro. This has been an underwhelming preseason, in my opinion.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
Excited for Mario Tennis Fever. Got that pre-ordered. Comes out on Thursday. It's Tuesday, so right around the corner.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
3rd and 3.
I do work that day, but no, I normally close. Not that day, thankfully. Emmett Harrington again. He is amazing. I'm actually off at like 3:45, so I'm able to go ahead and go after work. Normally, I have to stop in before work, which, I mean, is fine by me. The only thing that does suck is when I do that, since ooh, good sack. And they run it. So. Yeah! Victory formation! Sometimes when I got there, and this was a thing for Kirby Air Riders, and I will never forget this. GameStop, and I am calling you out. I love GameStop, right? I'm a pro member. GameStop are my best friends. That's where I go for my games.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Because I buy physical. If you don't buy physical, what are you doing? I understand, yes, it's easier digitally, but I mean, it's just so nice to look at. Went for Kirby Air Riders. And all that week, except the day I actually got it, kind of, I got there. The day it comes out, I pre-ordered it, and I pre-ordered the 2 amiibos at the time, which, by the way, that's a scam, bro. I'm probably never doing another amiibo again. Passing, Rashad Jackson actually did well, 123 and a touchdown. Agnew, 62 and a touchdown. Well, I'll tell you the story after. 14 for 70 for Genty, Rashad Jackson, 5 for 25 and a touchdown. 12 for 59 for Ezekiel Alford. Receiving, 54 yards and 2 touchdowns for Emmett Harrington. Brock Bowers with 5 catches. Nothing that really stands out. Obviously, Demario Douglas doing okay. Theo Rogers allowing 2 sacks, 1 for Ben Galindo and Ben Gonzalez. Total tackles, 9 for Matt Royster, 7 for Max Dunn, 3 tackles for loss for Jared Frazier, 2 sacks for Aiden McCann, 1 for Jared Frazier, Jonathan Culp, and Jairus Easley, half a sack for Bo Richter, Jason Biddle, Antonio Johnson, and Max Dunn. No interceptions. We did have a forced fumble by Jared Frazier, which was recovered by Jason Biddle. Kicking, we did actually miss that one, and it was me who missed. 53.5 average. So yeah, go. And it's like, oh, yeah, we haven't unboxed any of it yet. It's still in, like, their safekeeping spot. Obviously, I don't work there, so I don't know what they really call it. Back room, I guess. It's like, oh, okay. If you want to come back later today, it's like, yeah, I'll come by on my lunch break. Come back. Yeah, we haven't unboxed it yet. And no, I took my lunch like 5 hours after. Maybe not 5, probably like 4. So, it's like, if you want to come back after work, it's like, you are closed when I get off, so I'll just be back tomorrow before work. Which is fine, some people are busy. Come back next day. I have the game, thankfully. They had the game ready for me. Go, like, oh, amiibos. No, we don't have your amiibo ready. Come back on my lunch. Like, same thing. They had one of the amiibos ready, and the other one not yet. So it's like, oh, if you want to come back after, nope, I get off at once you guys close. So I come back the next day, and thankfully I'm off this day. So time was not an issue. And they finally have it. So it took 3 days and 5 different visits to get the stuff I ordered. I mean, at some point, you just need to schedule someone like past hours to get that stuff up to date. That's like the first day I can understand, but that second day, you should have had everything ready. That's my take. Oh my goodness, Devin White is horrible now. Quarterbacks. Brian Peck on the practice squad. We're going to roll a few free as our quarterbacks. Running backs. I'm sorry, Brett Bunkley. And I'm sorry, Khalil Ridley. And Sergio Lowell, we're not getting rid of you. Fullback. Okay, good. We shouldn't have any. If we did, I mean, it was automatically gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys are the guaranteed 4. Ben Tover played well. Darren Hall. Von Hill and Enrique Garcia just didn't see enough. We're going to release you, Von Hill, because I don't want you on our practice squad. I think you can definitely get an opportunity somewhere. Enrique Garcia, you're going to stay on the practice squad, though. Tight end. Trent Sparrow. I'm sorry, you're a great tight end, but you're just never going to play on this team. Left tackle we'll keep. Guard, we're definitely going to keep both of them. Center, we're probably going to keep. Guard, we have a few of them. Nate Sellers, get out of here. Caleb Powell, practice squad. Keep. Right tackle. Estrada played like shit, but we'll keep you on the practice squad for now. Gives us 9-0 linemen. Bo Richter. Well, how's our right edge looking? We're definitely going to cut you. Bo Richter is definitely going to be the first guy gone, though, at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to cut Leaky Fotu. And we're going to cut Cameron Mills. Sam. We're just going to practice squad Lindsey Ingram for now. Definitely don't want to get rid of him. Devin White, goodbye. We're going to keep you guys for now. DeAndre Hughes, I really do like. It sucks that, you're in this situation. Sorry, Kendall Craver. You're gone. Free safety. We're going to cut Christopher Smith. And we're going to practice squad Blake Bullocks. Sorry, Christopher Smith. You were great for us, but just don't really fit us anymore. Kicker, we should only have one. Punter, only should have one. Long snapper, we obviously don't have. Well, we have, but we don't. No, we're gonna actually wait. Oh no, we do. Okay, I don't know why I thought Enrique Garcia was still on the team. We're gonna have to get rid of one of these guards. But do we? I mean, sorry, Bo Richter. You've played phenomenal for us, but Steve Meadows is going on practice squad. That's the team. I've made up my mind. Just to be clear, I'm gonna try and do the okay, yeah, we still have plenty of time. Still have over half an hour. Choose draft class. Keep auto generator rookies. We already had a practice squad player signed. Steven Meadows. Go be great. Alright, scouts. I don't necessarily know what we should do for scouts. Ooh, we're actually gonna do our weekly strategy first. Or no, we're not. Where is it at? Coach Central. This is what we're gonna do. Is it head coach with the scouting? Okay. Yep, it's not equipped. This is about the downgrades. We're probably going to take this off. Put the 3 stars on. You must remove a talent. Did I not remove a talent? Am I stupid? Remove. There we go. Confirm loadout. Simulate. There we go. Yes, we're doing our training already. I apologize, but I had to in order to do the scouting. Injuries. We're going to be without Carlos Santos and Max Highsmith, our long snapper. They're going to be without Jeremy Chambers, G. Rice, Leo Chanel. So these are some really big hitters. We have got to take advantage of that. We're now going to do our hire and assign scouts. Our scouts are not going to be. Well, we could do safety, but we're not going to. Well, we could move on from Antonio Johnson. Cornerback, I always will probably keep. Tackle, definitely. Interior, definitely. Linebacker, I don't think so. I think we find a different one. Maybe go after an edge rusher. Okay, and I would say our biggest need is probably safety, honestly. I like that. I then would argue it's probably going to be corner. So, no. Central is actually really good. Yeah, we're going to go Central. I would then say it's probably edge. We probably want to get good backup edge rushers because Max Crosby is going to be off the team most likely. We're going to give Jason Biddle the nod. So pretty decent round 3 4s. That's kind of the range because yeah, I think we go southeast. And then definitely tackles. Tackles is always, in my opinion, the far more important. With less, there's only one guy. There's a few, but it's going to take an absolute miracle for them to beat Northeast. Yeah, we're going Northeast. Which means interior offensive line gets to be West. And there we go. There's the scouting done. Take a look at the draft class, and then we'll sign off for the day. Looking at the top 5 guys, we have quarterback, D tackle, edge, D tackle, tackle, and then we have quarterback, D tackle, edge running out the top 10. All right. We are Thursday night football against the Chiefs when we come back and start next season. Quickly going to show off our draft picks. We have 2 firsts. We have San Francisco's. I did not know that was this year. I thought that was next year. We have a bunch of late round picks though. All right, and then one last thing we're going to do is we're going to show off the team. Who we got? So, really like how this team's looking. Hopefully, we're able to repeat. We're an 88 overall, 89 offense, 88 defense. And yeah, this is the defense. Only thing that is concerning me, and it always has concerned me, is the cornerbacks. Definitely do concern me a bit. And our edge rusher. I want to see Jairus easily perform well. Nick Denard, by the way, is going to be playing in favor of Max Highsmith for this game, so kicking might be a bit of an issue. I don't really care about this gadget stuff anymore. I think that was preseason. We let the gimmick go. And then practice squad. Here's who we got. Ooh, we have actually a star dev guy. Dwayne Spencer. All right. But that is going to do it for this episode, this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next time. I imagine it'll probably be Raiders franchise will be my next upload. Obviously, can't guarantee it. I normally do have a Raiders franchise pre-recorded, but once you get to the offseason, you kind of can't. So, yeah, I will probably see you with Raiders franchise. Who knows? Maybe a mock draft. Like I said, I plan on the mock draft coming out next week. All right. Goodbye. Hope you guys enjoyed.